The following is for entertainment purposes only. We are not responsible for your losses, only the profits. I absolutely love this play right here. We're going to start right out with one that most people aren't going to know about. Why? Not only because it's new, no one's talking about, it's a house we've never even heard of, but it's because when this thing was coming out with all the SEC filings, right, they were filing them out, they didn't really tell you anything. And so this is one of those ones you had to do work. What does that mean? I had to go and search and read the S1s and read through lots of pages and figure out that they are actually targeting electronic vehicles, robots, sold, right? If it's a cheap warrant, they're targeting that. The team looks semi-legit. I'm already in. I'm already buying it, man. This thing right now is sitting at like 60 cents. Your risk to reward on an ESG cool factor is already through the roof. It keeps getting better though. Actually found their website. Always good news if they've got a website that looks like they're actually maybe even trying just a tiny bit. That's just fantastic. I bet we could do a whole video on the quality of websites, not mine. Quality of websites for SPACs though, and how they end up doing. The ones that don't try and you can't ever figure anything out, do they coincide? You let me know. This one's going to be one of those Israeli ones. So who can we try to be maybe? Maybe RE. This is one of the worst performing ESG SPACs ever. And we got a pop to $5.20 on the warrants. After that, we had many other pops to 250, after it went back down, 250 again almost. Sitting lower now, but dude, we're getting in at 60 cents. I think the lowest I've ever seen an ESG warrant go off a target is what, like $2? Eventually it all hit about $2 historically. Is guarantee this going to hit 2? No, but it's very high likely you're going to 2, 3x, 4x your money. It's just ridiculous. So specifically EV, robotics, fintech, I'd rather do without, proprietary internal database tracking, and IPO-ready Israeli companies. Okay. There's lots of talent over there, lots of tech. It's almost like Silicon Valley over in Tel Aviv. Have you ever been? Unique access to founders, funds, and venture capital and PE firms. Why? Because, dude, the people on the board and all that are legit. Collectively, they've sat on 12 different Israeli boards. So when big, huge corporations need advice, they come to the people that are working on this. Founders of 5 Israeli startups, so 5 of the people have started 5 different companies, currently hold 3 C-level positions. Huge, huge upper management. These guys have connections. They probably know tons of businesses that would work, especially if they're already in a niche market like Israeli. Right? Because it's not like, in America here I'm all for American business. They always do well, but it's completely oversaturated, right? So we got to reach around the world. The first thing we're going to talk about here is Kobe Marinko. So I found some interesting stuff, correlations that this guy has worked with. First one that came out that popped out to me was Infarm. So he's investor in Infarm for over 5 years. What's Infarm? Indoor growing? Cool, man. We still need a legit indoor growing SPAC. We already had the app harvest. And dude, what do those warrants hit? I think the warrants hit like $15 or $20. And we got an app harvest, my first video, when what? It was exactly the same as this one. It was 60 cents. We're talking like a 20xer, y'all. So we could get that again. I don't know. Another cool one though that this guy works with is Mooney. So Mooney. Predict the game. We help games reach their true value. So it's like a middleman for games. I don't know if it's mobile, but they got engines, careers, games, submit your games, makers of Squarebird. I don't know those games. Take your game to the top. If you want to make more money, maybe monetize games, like that could be kind of cool. If they could say the word NFT or metaverse in there, this thing would multiply like crazy, dude. I'd take it. Next guy on the board who I was digging at is Phil Bro. Love you, Phil Bro. Dude's hooked up with who? authid.ai, artificial intelligence. So face scanning stuff, it's Palantir stuff. Cool. They'd be piping this. How about Eugene? He's worked with Innoviz Technologies. Heard of that? And Rayleigh-based LiDAR. Oh, yeah. And perception software, auto driving. You know, I think everyone's kind of played out on those, but name one that hasn't gone to $2. Name one that hasn't gone to $2. This guy, Marie, Chief Scientific Officer for Atlas Dynamics, okay? An aerospace company that he founded that creates autonomous vessels, which has grown to become the biggest supplier of tactical UAVs in the United Nations. That's pretty crazy, dude. I don't like that stuff. That's way too big, brother. I don't want an EV flying over me. They even do that in like big cities now. They'll fly them over cities, you know, to check on people. That's crazy to me, but we'd multiply our money, right? So then we can buy 100 acres and not have to worry about it, right? Also, something called Logic QA, systematic and technology-backed financial trading platform. You know, the trading platforms haven't done too well, but again, they've all hit at least $2. That's all I'm looking for here, man. But then we can keep going and look at this. Artificial intelligence outperformed benchmarks in both fiat as well as crypto markets. So Logic QA actually works with crypto markets. That alone can make it go. This guy's a Special Air Forces and all that. I love this one. Did I even give you the ticker? I guess I could have given you that beginning. It is Gesher Acquisition, Gesher 1. Ticker GIACW, like George W. Bush. GIACW. Get the warrant on these. I absolutely love those. We were scooping that one tough. Next one looking for is OEPWW. George W. Bush. OEPWW. 1/3 of a warrant per unit. So less diluted than most. That's cool. Look at the chart. It's not brand new. That's what this chart tells me. It's not a brand new one. Okay, so it launched at like $1.18, went all the way down to like 59 cents, went all the way to like $1.59, and now we're sitting pretty. I like where it's sitting, 59 cents. I'll buy this all day long. Equity Partners, Open Water. You heard of this? Open Water? All right. Decent website here. Technology, healthcare. Healthcare has done not that well. But again, I think every healthcare SPAC that warrant has hit $2. The 3X Premier, I'll take it. Technology, industry sectors. Okay, we get some with that. But then this was interesting. This guy here, Mr. Todd Bradley, director of Mattel Toys. Have you heard of that? Mattel, are you kidding me? Commvault, communications vault, data storage is what I'm seeing with Commvault. That's huge. And Spartronics, I don't know what that is, but Tronics sounds like robot-y stuff, maybe fighter robot things. I don't know, but all of that is awesome. CEO of mobile commerce and payment solution Mozito. Never heard of that, but that might do all right. Enterprise infrastructure software. All right. Senior executive at Hewlett-Packard. Dude, Hewlett-Packard bros are like Ivy League frat boys. They just stick together. This guy right here alone, I was buying. Here's the Spartronics thing, delivering trusted solutions. Okay, what is it? Defense, commercial aerospace, medical devices, space, life sciences. So this is kind of a, what is that one called, man? What's that middleman play that buys all this type of stuff? They do like medical devices, 3D printing, all that. Pretty neat. Highly regulated, complex products and systems. We provide electronic contract manufacturing services and assembly across vertical markets, including commercial aerospace, defense, sciences. We'll take it. All those key words in this, Spartronics, I'll take this. If you're listening, we'll take that. Biomedical, aerospace, take it. Here's the Commvault. More cloud stuff we're talking about. Power your business, amazing things with your data. These stocks always do well. They just do, dude. Dude. I'd take either of those. Moving on to the next one. ENDCW. Oops, I said it wrong. EDNCW. EDNCW. Endurance. Acquisition. It's another one no one's talking about, man. But we are. And you can get it like 56 cents. probably 60, 56. These are low volatility, so I don't even care. If it's a cool sector, the team looks legit, you can see they're trying, decent website, I'm buying all day long. Cool sector, space, electronic vehicles, robots, stuff like that. I'm all for it, dude. So look at the website. Spaceship, it was flying up. Special purpose acquisition company focused on those companies that are in or touch the space industry ecosystem, including data analytics, wireless technologies. That's interesting. So maybe we can get another ASTS competitor. Like maybe there's one we just don't know about, man. And data infrastructure. I bought right then, but then after further investigation, Mr. Richard C. Davis, the CEO and director here, has worked with ArgoSat advisors. Okay, so he advises people in the satellite businesses. The people who advise for those, this guy gets to cherry pick, man. He probably knows 10 that he could take. Global advisory firm focused in space industry, Sol Aero Technologies, Sky Space Corporation, Earth Daily Analytics, CFO for Protostar, a communications satellite operator, raised over 500 million with satellites, media telecom, semiconductors. Okay, cool. Here's something that he's also worked with here is ADP, experience with better HR and payroll. I think ADP is already a stock, but this is like some big boy analytics stuff. And he's got ties with them, so we could get something that like middleman software for spacious stuff. I don't know. I'm all for this though. I'm all for that, dude. I'll take it. Next one is LEGA. LEGAW. Quarter warrant units. So these things will rip. Quarter warrants per units. High quality software, internet, technology enabled companies. Okay. Lead Eagle growth opportunities. I'll take it. I love the chart. It's not brand new, which is cool because we can see what we're doing. I don't know about this initial price action. Not sure what's going on there, but totally we've been over $1.60 already. That's real good. Stayed over like $1.10, $1.20. It's sitting at 64 cents to 74 cents right now. Yeah, I'll take 75 cents. Remember, this is really cheap for a good quarter warrant unit, not diluted, hardly diluted at all. I'll take it. So the daddy. So who's Lead Eagle? Well, Lead Eagle Capital is the one who's basically the background daddy for this. This is their SPAC. So these are cool because again, these guys at Lead Eagle get to cherry pick a company. I'm sure they have one or two. $3 billion that they manage, 5 funds, 50 core investments, 14 IPOs, 14 companies IPO'd through Lead Eagle. So the 15th one might have came to them and was like, we'd like to IPO, sir. And they're like, you know what? We're going to start a SPAC. Can we take you to the SPAC market? Look at these companies that they advise, do business development and recruiting for. Have you heard of stuff like Visa, Walmart, Dell, Zoom, Johnson & Johnson, Lockheed Martin, Disney, eBay, Intuit? Are you kidding me? GoDaddy, all these, Booking.com, Viva. You see where we're getting at? This is big boy stuff here. Look at the team. I mean, with the backing in a team like this, we don't really have a clear direction of where they're going for target, but honestly, I'm fine with that. I mean, it sounded like it could be like fintechy, which again, I'm not really too fond of, but where we're sitting at 74 cents, I still don't see how this is not going to multiply no matter what it is to $1.50. High quality software, internet, technology enabled companies. I'll take it. Tier 1. Tier 2, I'll take it all day long with those prices. Last February, this thing, non-LOI, would probably be sitting at like $2 plus. That's 3x where we're at. Last but not least, hi, W. Hudson Executive Investment Corp. The Trace. Oncology driven? Oh, technology. Oncology-driven. Technology-driven disruptive companies with desirable growth-oriented characteristics, as well as on more mature businesses with attractive cash flow characteristics and long-term sustainable growth profiles. So tech, disruptive, growth, that's all we know. That's kind of all right. But look at this. 1/5 of a warrant the units came with. So super lean. That's as lean as you get unless you go into smoking crack territory like SPACman. It's like 1/9 of a warrant or whatever. 1/5, that's like Gores and stuff now, right? Hudson the third. Where are we sitting? Dude, we're sitting at 80 cents. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? For a 1/5? This is a $2 warrant. Non-LOI, dude. I take it. Industry board directors, dude, all top tier type of stuff. A lot of airline people I thought was kind of weird. But then we have having like Dillard's and Guess, New York Private Bank, JP Morgan, CEO, maybe, yeah, the ex-CEO and parent companies for JP Morgan and Chase. I mean, neighborhood care? I don't know. Properties, Arizona pharmaceutical stuff. So we got basically everything you can think of on the team. That's all we know, but not usually I wouldn't jump on this, but that cheap at 80 cents for that, I'll take that too. Which one was your favorite? How should you play this? I think you should take whatever allocated money that you have and maybe divide it into these. That's what I would do. Not investment advice, but you know, if you're looking to get in stuff that's got good risk to reward, I can tell you this has got great risk to reward on all these combined. And maybe spread it out. I've got tons of warrant videos. If you want more to get in, just go back in the other videos. This is the most recent one. Thanks for watching. Did you know we have a Discord where we talk about all these plays, and I give you these plays way before I even do these videos, so you have a little bit better entries. If you want to join, we've got the best group around. We're open 24/7, pretty much talking about making money, all sorts of ways to do it. Appreciate you finishing the video with me tonight. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, y'all. Take care.